At the time the fight against illegal mining was initiated by Citi FM and its partners, Ghana's major water bodies that serve millions of residents in the Greater Accra, Eastern, Ashanti, Western and Central regions were heavily polluted. Brim, Ofeng, and Cobra and the Pra rivers were polluted by the activities of illegal miners. At a point, the Ghana Water Company warned that Ghana could be importing potable water in the near future for its citizens if the destruction continued. Ghana's forest reserves in the mining areas were not spared. The former Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, who doubled as the chairman for the now dissolved Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining, Professor Frimpong Boateng, in 2017, outlining what was expected of the newly inaugurated members of the Joint Military and Police Task Force, Operation Vanguard, which was under the supervision of the committee. The task force was subsequently commissioned with 4 operating bases in the Ashanti, Eastern, Western and Central regions. Their mandate was to flush out illegal miners and enforce the ban on all forms of small-scale illegal mining. This brought hope to some Ghanaians. The committee made some gains after the first 2 years of its inauguration. A year after its inauguration in 2018, it vetted and issued licenses to over 600 miners to go back to work. In 2017, the Chief Justice also designated 7 High Courts and 7 Circuit Courts to deal with all mining-related offences committed under the Minerals and Mining Act, Act 703. The committee acquired tools like galamsey, an app that integrated activities of all regulatory bodies in the fight against illegal mining. The Secretariat also procured drones to monitor the activities of illegal miners, especially in the forest reserves. It also acquired speedboats to aid Operation Vanguard flush out illegal miners operating along water bodies. As of 2019, Operation Vanguard had arrested about 2,000 illegal miners, with Chinese and Ghanaians being the worst culprits. The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources also spearheaded the Multilateral Mining Integrated Project, a 5-year project designed in collaboration with key stakeholders to control the galamsey menace. But what has become of this blueprint?
MMIP has been set up, the office is being set up, they have procured some cars, and we are in the process of assessing the money from the World Bank to set it off in large scale. We are waiting. No, the money the money comes in tranches. They will not give you all the $80 million, maybe 20 at a time, 5 at a time, and all that. So we are still talking to World Bank for release for the first tranche for us to zoom off.
At the peak of the campaign to end illegal mining, there were reported cases of water bodies returning to their natural state. The government also introduced the Community Mining Project in 2019 to streamline mining for interested indigents in mining areas. On the back of these gains, the chairman of the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining scored their performance at 70%.
What percentage of the fight would you have say you've won in galamsey?
I think I just said it a while ago.
Percentage specifically?
I think I would say 70%.
70%? Yes. You have failed by 30% then?
If that's your assessment, that is.
Despite these gains, there were major setbacks in the fight against illegal mining. Some officials of the committee were implicated in an investigative piece allegedly receiving bribes to aid the issuance of mining licenses. There were also allegations of bribery and extortion against members of Operation Vanguard. These allegations affected their operations. Forestry Commission officials also stated on record that some powerful politicians were behind the illegal small-scale mining enterprise, making it practically difficult for them to enforce the law.
You see, you come and nobody wants to take responsibility. They will always tell you our bosses are there. I will tell you certain forces are behind.
The slow pace of prosecution of arrested illegal miners also worsened matters. Then came the report about the alleged missing excavators. The then chairman of the Committee on Illegal Mining, Professor Frimpong Boateng, alleged that some seized excavators had gone missing. Reports of the disappearance of the excavators and the subsequent arrest of an official of the committee and 6 others beg for answers.
Every excavator that has been stolen will be found.
Why were they stolen? You were sleeping on the job, perhaps?
I was not sleeping on the job.
You have soldiers to guard excavators, yet they went missing. How did that happen?
Pardon me?
You have soldiers as part of the Operation Vanguard protecting these equipment. How did they disappear overnight?
No, they did not disappear overnight. I mean, you will get a fast pretty soon.
After 3 years of the crusade against illegal mining, what is the state of the polluted water bodies? With the